Hey, Mike Healy here, and I have an update on the iBuumerang marketing strategy videos. And this is going to be part 4. If you haven't watched the other ones, make sure you go back a couple days on my YouTube channel and you'll see what my plan was. Understand this, I have only been in 17 days. So what I'm going to show you is going to be a little mind-blowing that I got this much done in 17 days. But I've been doing networking now for about 23 years full-time, so I understand a lot of stuff. I've been doing online marketing for about 10 or 11 years successfully as well. So I put this huge plan together, and what I want to do is part 4 is me now showing you what happens when somebody joins my team, okay? Because originally in the first few videos, I showed you my goal of how I was going to recruit people, what I was going to do to get them in, how many leads I had to generate, and so on, okay? So I'm going to zoom in so you can see all this stuff. But my goal was pretty audacious, right? Monthly, and then I figured that if I could get 200 personally enrolled, it would really launch my business, right? Obviously. And I wanted to do this within 90 days. So if I could do this within 90 days, I had to average about 2 signups per day, okay? And I'll show you on the computer here in a little bit that I'm doing that, because the whole model revolves around customer acquisition. Because the way the savings works and the way the commission works is a customer, they've identified that the average customer that uses travel and does things and so on, books hotels, we can save them annually. There'll be a $600 savings based on normal purchase rates, right? Well, a person that gets a customer in our program makes 50% of that $600. So it's a $300 bonus that goes to that person that has that customer, okay? The other 50% is split up in the what they call the upline and the other commissions that are paid out generationally. So, you know, so basically they're taking that in, 35% goes in the upline, and then the other last 15% goes to the companies, okay? So real simple, okay? It's not hard. And then what happens here, so an average rep, personally enrolled, they call them TSAs, would, if they had 10 customers that did the average savings, they would earn $3 grand annually for that on average, okay? So, and obviously I'll put disclaimers on this and so on. Now, at a 10% override, that means that each customer is worth $58 annually to me, okay? So if I did this, and you can do the math on taking 200 times 10 times 58. Go ahead and get your calculator out, pause this, and do it yourself, okay? And you can see there's some serious potential here. Now, what I want to show you is kind of the method behind the madness, the strategy, and the plan. So how do I get these people? How do I get them trained? How do I help them acquire customers, okay? So what I then created is when someone joins, the first thing I do is I make sure I get them on my email list. Okay, so when I get them immediately on the email list, they get a welcome email. I hook them up with the Facebook page information. I created a training page, website information that they can use on their own. That's a generic website that has more detail than just the interactive presentation, the I Decide, because usually people after they watch that I Decide presentation, they may have some more questions, so I have that set up. When they join the Facebook group, the real important thing for the Facebook group here is that I want to make sure that we build community and culture. Community and culture is really what makes a big network marketing business tick, okay? That's community and culture always trumps strategies, by the way, okay? Because you can get people in and I can show you all this stuff, but people quit if they don't feel like they belong and so on. So it's extremely important. Maybe I'll do a whole video on that. The other thing that I connect them with once they join the Facebook group is a chatbot. The reason for the chatbot is I can deliver messages instantly, and I can auto train people, because when they come in, I have it sequenced, so they'll get a little message on their phone. It'll tell them to do this. They can watch this video. And then if we've got like a Zoom coming up or a Facebook Live where I'm doing an interview or something like that, I can put a quick broadcast out that's even more powerful, because open rates on chatbots are around 90%. It's ridiculous. So when I figured this out, game changer. Now, my rep, maybe he's brand new, and here's how I structure and strategize everything. I'm always thinking about a person who doesn't know squat. Because if I can get that person to go to the next level. If I can take him from being Clark Kent to Superman, then I've done my job, okay? So what I have created is I have some advanced trainings. I'm going to show you these courses. When somebody joins our team, I need to communicate with them, but now I got to make sure they get plenty of training, because that's a lot of people to have, right? 200 people to be working with on a regular basis is a big nut to crack. So I like to automate everything, okay? I like to put videos together so that when somebody does join me, even if they don't talk to me on a daily basis, they can go watch the videos. I can give them insider tips and things like that. So what I've created is I have a course that I sell online for $497 called Network Marketing Mastery Course. Now the thing is I give my members, my people in my organization, this course for free, so they don't have to pay that, which is another bonus. They can also use that as a recruiting tool to let their people, if they got somebody in who likes the opportunity idea, but maybe doesn't have the confidence that they can go do something, I can help train them, okay? We're using tools to train people. Now, the other thing is there's some of these people that I'm bringing on board, quite a few of them actually, are wanting to really crush this thing, and they've made the investment to be up to the what they call the first class level in our compensation plan. And what I'm doing for those people is giving them a free enrollment into my marketing mastery course, which I'll show you, which I teach the Google ads, Facebook ads, and so on. Now the purpose for this is to get somebody independent as fast as possible, that they can get people in and they go through the exact same process, okay? So what I want to do is I'm going to take you to my computer now, and I'm going to show you that these things are working. I'm going to show you what they look like, how I've structured them, and so on. And it should kind of blow your mind that I got all this done in 17 days. So it's taken a long time to learn all this stuff, but it's been totally worth it. And I'm really on track for this. And I think that we're going to have a massive organization because it's also a global opportunity. So meet me on my computer. See you in a second. Okay, so here we are at my computer. Now what I'm going to show you is my back office to show you that the numbers are actually holding true. And then again, obviously another disclaimer is not everybody can do what I do. I mean, I've been learning all this, but a lot of people ask, and over the years, you know, I had a person ask me, how did I build a big, huge group one time? And I really didn't know. So I had to go through and reverse engineer it. And with this time, I figured I would just document everything through these videos so I could remember later on, and and maybe make a case study out of it and so on. So let's go to my computer, and then I'll come back here and we'll show you what we got going on. So this is my back office. You can see there I am right here, okay? And then so I've had this many people on the standby, coach, business, and first class. So this totals 61 people. So I'm actually averaging a little over, what is that? That's almost 4 per day versus what my goal was is at least 2 per day. Okay, so I'm still staying consistent. I gotta keep hammering this thing to keep those numbers where I need them to be. Okay, this is just personal enrollment, by the way. This isn't a team. This is me personally recruiting these people. Now, let's go to, so I told you that I put a Facebook group together. This is the name of the Facebook group. When somebody joins, they do have to make sure to let me know who they are part of, so they're part of the team. And what I have in here is right here, let me blow that up for you, this is pinned to the top. So when they go here, they can jump right on the ManyChat sequence and they're good to go. And then I have a bunch of videos down here, like we did a Facebook Live that I have posted in here. And then my wife Stacy, she did a really cool video, kind of how the actually customer stuff works. It's really, really good. Now back to here, one of the pages that I created for my team to use is basically I have this type of page is put together so somebody can send somebody if they've got more questions. They're all on one page and they can get educated on all this stuff. Now last part right here is this is what I was talking about, my courses. These are the 4 courses, or it's now 5 courses, the YouTube, the Facebook, and the Google. And if we go straight to, I think if I just go straight to the front, you can see kind of, actually I'll go back here. You can see like the bundle course right here. I sell this course for $1,000 basically, almost for $997. It's got a ton of stuff in there. There's like combined, there's probably over 40 some videos. I had a couple recently that got in for the first class, went through the training, and they sent me their link to go to their YouTube channel. It looks spectacular. They did everything exactly as I taught. They're getting, they're getting people to, views on their videos and stuff like that. They did a great job on it, so I'm real proud of them for doing that. Now, the course that I just released, so that's if somebody upgrades to the first class, and they don't have, if they are in at like the standby or any other ones and they upgrade, I am working with them to get that package to them. Now, with the Network Marketing Mastery course, what's really cool about this one is this is a lot of content that I have from over 20 years of doing this, and I'll show you some of the insides of it. Like, I have all kinds of stuff in here: goals, core tasks, daily contact stuff, how to prospect, contacting, my 5 steps. Check this out. It keeps going on and on. Home meeting information on how to run perfect online web meetings. I got a live seminar I did, and then I got some other software secrets in here that are kind of cool. And then I've got some audios in here that are spectacular. I did throw about 3 of my audios in here, and then I got a little advanced paid traffic stuff. So all that being said, I put like I said, way in first strategy video number 1, this was the plan, and I'm just orchestrating it. I'm doing it. I got all this done. The cool part is I was very relieved yesterday that I really got everything that I wanted to do. So now I can go into full-blown recruiter mode, because I don't have to take all the time to film all these videos and make all these things that I was doing, and I can get back to really working it and now building that community and culture with the team so that they have a really, really good experience. There's plenty of content in my training series to learn stuff and so on. And I didn't draw this out, I forgot, but I'll just tell you this. The binary hasn't released yet, which is binary is a left side and a right side. Holton Bugs, I watched a video of his years ago about how he did it, and he called it the 20-20 rule. If you want to make really big money, you put 20 on your left, 20 on your right. Well, what's going to happen when I put 100 on my left and 100 on my right? Okay, so that's the way I look at it. Is if he said do that, I'm going to do everything I can to go a little bit above that, because his track record pretty much says it all. So anyhow, hope you got something out of this. Make sure you leave comments. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the other videos. Thanks.